I like how you already started off with with the water element, and so this just leads me into saying, remember, you are a vessel. Your body is just like this boat, okay? And this is actually perfect. Your body is a boat, and this boat is made up of 70% water. Only can, like, to keep buoyancy, to keep you afloat going through this lifetime. Let's think of the nursery rhyme, row, row, row your boat, okay? Row, row, row your boat, your body vessel, this body, gently down the stream of consciousness, merrily, 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 and with gratitude. We do everything with gratitude and with love. Life is but a dream, because we make this shit up, because once we pass on from this plane of existence, we click out and we're like, God damn it, it is a dream, okay? So with that being said, when we have our emotions that are connected to the water element, when they come in, we can when they come into our reality, our body vessel, we can think about it like this. If our body is 70% water, and this more emotions come in, 70, 80, 90, 100, that's only a 30% room for water to kind of fill up in your body vessel, okay? But if we're only supposed to be 70% water, that means that when these emotions come in, instead of packing it up like a child that you don't want to deal with, that's got a temper tantrum, we have to talk to it, we have to deal with it, we have to give it attention, we have to be like, hey, what's going on? So when I first mentioned lean into your emotions, we can think of the song, lean on me when you're not strong, I'll be your friend. Because when I mean lean on it, trust it. Trust your emotions. Our body knows exactly what we need, what we want. Our emotions are the thing that fuels our thoughts, which create our reality. You don't think that our emotions know what our body wants, what our body needs? When we lean on our emotions, when we trust our emotions, we kind of trick ourselves into trusting ourselves, because our emotional self is a human. It's what we come into this lifetime to experience, is emotions. It's how to deal with emotions, okay? So when I mean lean on them, trust that you're having this feeling, and then pay attention to it. Follow where it goes. Treat it as if it's a child that grabbed your hand soon as you recognize the emotion, and it's leading you away, or leading you where it needs to go. If you've ever seen the Disney movie Soul, or not Soul, sorry, if you've ever seen the Disney movie, what is it? Oh my God, Inside Out, where the emotions have like their own little personalities. You as a piece of consciousness come into this plane of existence as the frequency joy, happiness. Something happens to us where we're either born into a lower vibrational frequency, or something happens to us where it puts us at a lower vibrational frequency. The goal of life is just to get back to joy, get back to happiness. And the way that we do that is by tuning into what makes us passionate. The heart chakra is where we want to bring our awareness as a human consciousness. We want to bring it into our heart chakra, doing things out of love, especially right now. Now, I know this video is getting kind of long, but I'm almost done, but hear me out. We are starting to enter into the divine feminine. We're starting to enter into the divine feminine energy, where it's more creative, more intuitive, more thoughtful, doing things out of love, doing things that don't really require too much work, like the doing aspect, like the divine masculine. We're in that Empress energy if you're into tarot. And so this is the energy that we're going into, but it also matches up. This is why I tell everybody to pay attention to astrological transits. It matches up to us entering into the age of Aquarius, or I believe we just entered into it. Don't hold me on it, but the age of Aquarius is upon us. And the age of Aquarius, although Aquarius is an air sign, it is the water carrier. You know, it holds the water. Water, again, being emotions. And when I think about the age of Aquarius, I think about Aquarius being an air sign being all about movement, communication. When we have this Aquarius going into the age of Aquarius, I feel like it is a time where we are moving into the energy of actually dealing with our emotions, dealing with the underlining things that we've kind of put into a box, thrown into the closet, you know? Holding all of our emotions in is not the way to go anymore, and life and the universe is just going to keep making things happen to the point where that box is going to break. And so to avoid that, it's like, start paying attention to your emotions. What does this emotion want? Oh, do I feel angry? Why am I angry? Let me be angry. What's really cool about emotions is because, like I said, our body is telling us things. I'm shaking on purpose because sometimes when you just like, when you want to cry or when you're holding something in, you start to shake, you start to move, or like you're wiggling your hand. That it's because energy cannot be created or destroyed. Energy wants to move. It wants to go somewhere. Last night I wasn't really feeling good because, you know, I'm dealing with COVID. Hold on. And I felt myself shaking as I was laying down, and I was like, you know what? I was like, I can just keep letting this go, or I can take this energy take this energy and do something intentional with it by moving it into something. I like to wood burn. And so I ended up just making this. I made a little TikTok about it. I think that I was like channeling because I was in some sort of meditative state. But like, I made this, and to me, what this looks like, because I'm not artistic in any way, really. Well, yes, I am. But to me, this looks like consciousness as a whole, then breaking itself off into like an atom, becoming light particles, and then like cell division, like mitosis or something, I don't know, and then giving you like perspective, giving you this individual piece of consciousness that then gets emotions in order to be this individualized being. Oh, my mouth is so dry. Did that answer your question? The reason we pay attention to it is because if we don't, it ends up just, think about it like electricity. It has to do something. It has to go somewhere. Emotions have to be seen because they just need to be seen for just a little while in order to match up with our thoughts so that it can create the reality that we want. Whenever we're holy 3, 4, 5 change, travel, tree of life, travel on. Because we have to experience our emotions in order to continue to evolve as consciousness, because this is the point. We come into this plane of existence to travel. It's a part of a journey, and in this journey, to better evolve, we have taken on and start to embody emotions. So when we hide them and when we close them up, and I'm dealing right now with this with a close friend of mine, holding in those emotions does us absolutely no good, because at the end of the day, we're just going to blow up to the point where, yes, we feel like we're mopping the fucking ocean. It shouldn't be like that. Not at all. You have to give it a channel. You have to let it kind of, paying attention to your emotions is like giving it a channel to the point where it's like you seem like you're in control of it, but really you're just watching it. You're seeing what it's doing in your reality. By closing it up, by not giving it attention, you're just delaying the process of evolution, which in turn is going to create hiccups and everything in your life, because your emotions are trying to get your attention, and it's like you're not paying attention to your emotions. So because you're so concerned with your external reality, that now your emotions are going to turn into an energy that is going to manifest in your external reality to get you to pay attention. For example, like my friends, she would get into car accidents all the time. I told her to look up what a car accident, what keep getting in car accidents mean. your external reality, everything is connected. Your external reality, when things seem to go to shit, when you think, oh, why does everything bad happen to me? Because it's trying to tell you something. I'm at 10 minutes. Holy crap. My mouth's dry, I need water. Anything else? Kundalini energy, untapped energy. Kundalini energy is this dormant energy residing at the base of the spine, and like once it's activated, it's usually after a spiritual awakening. It's like you have to deal with it. Imagine a fire that just kind of like sets up. You have to deal with it. Once the fire starts, you got to deal with it. You got to let it reside. The other two cards that came out is transformation, light and dark. There's a duality within all of us. And so sometimes our emotions are dark and we feel like, oh, I don't want to be a bad person. I don't want to feel this thing. You have to feel that because there's a duality within all of us. There's an external reality happening and an internal reality happening. And lastly, inner child. A lot of people, when it comes to their emotions, it is an inner child thing and a lot of people say, oh, I had a good childhood. I had yada yada. I'm not saying that you had a bad childhood. I'm just saying the way that people are, we are not able to be our authentic selves ever. And so when you have this idea of the inner child, when you think of your emotions as like, when you think of your present moment as dealing with your past emotions, God, I'm done. Dealing with your emotions helps your inner child, and once you heal your inner child, you have more room to be your authentic self in this reality and create the reality that you seek for yourself.